Y'all wanna hop in the game and do the same, selling tickets to your favorite name. Join our trade. Ticket resellers investing in building every day. Join our
We have the easiest way to make money online. As you see over here, there's no MLM, no pyramid scheme, no ads or marketing required, no selling tickets in the streets, and you don't need any labor costs to scale up.
Hey, if you're interested in scaling your ticket business or your business into the millions, like I've done, selling tickets strictly online, 100% online. You'll never catch me out in the streets. Go to thetickettrap.com. Again, thetickettrap.com.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? So they take out this mortgage, right? They take out this mortgage from their home, right? And it has everybody speculating, right? And this is a massive home loan that they took. Now they got this property, I think back in 2017. It's like a $88 million property. With the mortgage, they're going to be paying like $105 million. Well, they reportedly just signed off on a fresh $58 million mortgage, right? Now it's bringing a lot of people to the table, people that, you know, are not financial advisors, people that's probably broke as shit, saying that they broke as shit because they took out, right, a almost $58 million mortgage. Nicki Minaj is all saying this and saying that, and you know, which is just silly as hell, Nicki. But this is why, you know, if you're somebody like Jay, or this is why people just ignore the end stuff, the end shit, as they say. You ignore it because people just don't know what they're talking about, right? And if you're not, and I'm not saying that I am doing big numbers, nowhere near numbers like that, but it only makes sense, right? There's certain things you could, you know, that multimillionaires do when they had, we've seen people do this all the time, you know, whether it's leveraging debt to grow your wealth, you know, preserving liquidity in the house, you know, tax benefits, you know, just a lot of things that could be done, you know, asset protection. It's a lot of things that could be done, you know, by taking that. You've seen Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk do it. This is what rich people do. They borrow against their assets to grow more wealth. He might turn that 50-something mil into 200-300 million more, or 500 million more. You don't know what he's taking. He's not like taking out the money to live off of, because that wouldn't be enough with his lifestyle. Think about it. So this is what people do. You know, when they first of all, when they talk about wealth and liquidity, it's not two different things, but having wealth is having, you know, assets that can turn liquid if you want, but it's assets, meaning that I got a real estate portfolio worth $10 million. I got an art collection worth 30 million. I got a company valued at 2 billion. I got another company valued at 2 billion. It don't mean necessarily that I have the cash in my bank, which I'm sure they got plenty of it. But it means if I had to liquidate, if I wanted to sell my business, if I wanted to sell title or sell a stake in this, or sell, like the Philadelphia Eagles owner sold a small stake of the Philadelphia Eagles. I forget how much he got cash for that. You know, he got a big chunk of cash for that particular sale. You know, so let me see how much that was real quick. So we just don't understand. We just don't understand, bro. So, all right, so the Eagles are valued at $7.5 billion right now, right? $7.5 billion. He sold. He still owns. He's a majority owner with 85%, you know, ownership in the Philadelphia Eagles. Right now, he brought this team right in 1994 for $185 million. $185 million. Now it's worth 7.5 billion, like one of the top sports franchises, you know, in the world. So he pretty much came out and he sold his 8% stake in the team to actually cash out and get some money. I don't know if it was 100 million or 50, 60, some $million that he sold the his stake for. And he took the money out, do whatever the hell he want with it. I think he bought a yacht, you know, amongst other things, probably to invest in this and to do that. Because you got to think about when you got operational costs and whatnot, you know, you might want to invest in a company. And like when we had Cameron saying the stuff about black, you know, how black people can't own this or own that. Yes, they can. If you own a company worth, let's say $500 million, you can sell a stake in that and get something, you know, 50 million, and go buy, you know, whatever, a soccer team or whatever you want to buy. Or you can borrow, because you already playing in big numbers. You can borrow money, and they'll have, just like anybody else can borrow money when they got credit, but just at a, you know, bigger. You probably going like somebody like Goldman Sachs or Chase to give you those big bread. You know, so we just don't understand when we say, oh, somebody's going broke. We so quick to want to see blood from each other. And that's what I'm going to get to today in my next story. We so quick to want to see somebody be ruined and say somebody's broke and they don't have this and they don't have that. Like, what's up with that, yo? What's up with that? Even this whole Ramir thing, which I'm gonna get ready to get into, right? I'm gonna get into it. Don't worry. We want to see each other go down. We want Jay-Z to be broke. We want a scandal. We want to say that they this, and you know, he did this with a kid. He did this with a child. We want it so bad with no evidence. We're going to get to that. So let's talk about, you know, we're done with that. Let me mark this down.